I just want to play a game. Oh, hey, I'm hearing an echo.
You getting anything on that?
Yeah, I think I'm getting an echo finally.
Shouldn't be an echo.
God, that smells fucking good.
Oh, you're coming across. Yep. Okay.
All right, now I can hear you.
Getting anything on that? Come on. Yeah, we
Yeah.
should be having stuff saying now. So
Yay, now we can hear on the channels.
Well, now I have to give it like 10 seconds so that way I can hear it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We lost Sam.
we lost Sam. Wait for Sam to come back on.
I still don't hear anything.
Yeah, we should be having stuff saying now. So
Yay, now we can hear on the
Oh, so why can't I say
mine has come back.
Okay, so
why
I
can't
don't
I hear it on my screen?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Try your phone.
Try my phone? Well, I'm
Yeah.
on YouTube. Are you on Twitch?
That was YouTube, but it should be doing Twitch as well. I can check Twitch right now.
So yeah, YouTube is much more delayed. Twitch is closer to live.
Mm-hmm.
Live from New York. Hey, it's 7:30. All right.
Live from the Indiana. It's time for 4 people to figure out how to do remote calls 5 years later.
oh, we're on top of this.
Yeah,
Sorta.
I do Zoom meetings on the Reds, and I am not a gigantic fan.
Oh my gosh, we have a blank thing there. What is supposed to be on blank?
Blank thing?
Blank. It was blank. I didn't hit the
Blank.
button fast
Was
enough.
blank?
The start started and the start stopped, and then it was blank because it doesn't go automatically into the next channel. So here we are. Hi, everybody.
On Twitch.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. For those who were hopefully listening in the last 11 minutes, we were talking about Iggy for a bit. That seems to have been cut off. Our friend Iggy is in need of a kidney. So if you can go to iggyland.org, check the hashtags and all that other stuff in the description. If you are interested in possibly helping our friend Iggy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, or other people who need kidneys that are not Iggy.
That's right.
Because your kidney could be good for someone else that isn't Iggy, and that's awesome. Like, I
So-
donated blood this weekend for the first time in my life, and while I hated the experience, I'm happy I donated blood.
I have a story that's related to kidneys. I guess the first kidney blood type was changed. They went from a universal donor to a type A by treating the kidney with the proper blood, and it was
they did
successful.
stem cell stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. So that's some good news for people who are in need of kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
How was everybody's weekend?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's been good. Busy, but good.
Yeah. Not long enough, that's for sure.
No,
So it's Monday. This is every other Monday. Jeremiah, if you're still listening, go ahead and reply back to us out there in La La Land. Let us know how things are going. Hopefully Chad is also experiencing this show in 4D or 5D or some other D. Or
I no.
Yeah.
Just gonna say it. No.
No.
New words. Find new words.
New words. Habitable. Habitable is a new word. Habitable. What does it mean? I don't know. It's a new word.
Mug this cat. Every time he tries to speak over me, I'm just gonna glare his ass down. You dumb motherfucker! I love you.
Yes.
The aggressive affection is really my favorite part.
Yeah. He doesn't know what words are. He barely knows tone.
He can give you new words then, right?
Oh, if he speaks an English word at me, I'm having him exercise.
Well,
I have monetized, but that's a different story.
I will not tolerate linguistics out of my cat. What do you want? You want to trip over cables
I can tell you what I want.
to get the show on the road?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought you
all
would be funny for longer.
Oh, I do. I do want you to be funny, but I want you to be funny in context to the game.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I can do that.
All right.
Well, welcome everybody to the rules of Whimdark. We only have the two rules: the rules of cool and the rule of fool.
Yeah.
So, let's see. The last time we played 2 weeks ago, you had all managed to go through and find supplies. You went through the wrecked ship. You found out secrets you weren't supposed to know. Secrets that cleared John's character's name of terrible misdoings.
I know, and here I was hoping I'd be responsible for it. Damn.
Too bad he's still annoying.
Yeah, it turns
Been
out,
clear about that.
turns out Earth's government is a bunch of assholes, and they want to terraform this planet the unethical way.
This is true.
Yeah, they're just sending the smallpox spaceships.
Yeah, essentially the nanotech smallpox capsules that are going to slowly disassemble everything on the planet's surface
Into raw materials.
Slowly.
Yep. And leave it so that it can be properly terraformed to be as Earth-like as possible.
And then I get to become Space Jesus and stop all the others from coming in.
Oh,
That's right. I remember they were saying you were going to be turned into a satellite, crucified, and just floating around space.
That's right.
Well, I mean, if we don't figure out a way to stop the nanites in us, that'll also be our fate, or worse.
Pretty much, yes.
or worse.
This is true. And that is what our the ending of our series will be tonight. Will be, how do you all manage to fix things as much as they can be fixed?
I say we nuke it from orbit. And... Oh, wait, wrong movie.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're having to nuke multiple ships from ground.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be running directly into the warheads. You do the math right, they do half the work.
That's
Well,
true.
You know, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Just
But yeah.
lay out, because you know what direction they're coming from. So just lay out a nice array of mines.
Mhm.
And that way things... You know what? No, Corey's too stupid for this conversation. Corey's lifting weights and getting help, getting medical attention for getting absolutely obliterated by the rose toad.
And,
Yes.
I think what we actually wanted to do, I forget which character came up with this idea, but was to basically, instead of broadcast, so whatever gets close gets reprogrammed so the new nanites don't function as they're supposed to and they stop.
There's also that.
Yeah, that's plan A.
Mm-hmm.
Plan B is explode everything, and then plan
Dr. Burnhouse crucified.
Yeah, that's one of the worst plans that we have.
Dr. Burnhouse. Yeah. Okay.
I got I had a nice delay on mine. All I heard was Dr. Burr.
That's what I heard too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just say this for everyone at home. This is your warning. We're doing this remote because somebody's sick.
Yep.
And we're being responsible, but it comes with a cost.
Yeah.
Also,
Actually, most of my household is sick right now, so yeah.
I can't
No,
engage with the chat.
And it turned out that it's probably best anyway, because we have 2 people in my house that are also sniffly.
Oh my god.
So that's where we got it from.
Play.
I don't know. I think you guys are calling it first, because we weren't sniffly here until much later.
Yeah.
I blame the nanites.
Okay, I second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nanite
Yes.
problem.
Yeah. Speaking of
Unanimous.
nanites,
Okay, so
unanimous.
we're at the base.
Yes.
Yes.
And
you guys are doing your math and science,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing my recovering and weightlifting, because I'm cataloging all the indigenous wildlife that I had to mercy kill.
Yeah. So as you are, it's been a couple of days since you returned to the base and have had a few conversations with different crew members and such. Right now, Kay and John, your characters are deep in the research lab with everybody, kind of going over, like, they're taking blood draws from each person, running all of your, like, DNA and all your tissue samples through different kinds of testing to see like exactly what are you made of now? How does this work? What are the nanites and how are they processing everything properly? And Alex, your character, Corey, has solely been in like an offshoot lab kind of off to the side where it's just rows of freezer doors essentially, where they have had to stock every one of the creatures you had killed by hand and dragged in.
Nice.
And
Because we can't eat them.
No, but in some cases, it's you open the door and it's genuinely a heap of creatures.
There's got to be a way we can safely dispose of these once I'm done cataloging them.
Well, as you go through, and there is a couple of options. One, there is a large incinerator that could be used, like a crematorium style setup, or there's the other option where everything just gets chucked back out into the world and can be eaten by everything as seen fit.
Why don't we just taxidermy them?
Or there is that. I suppose if you wanted to,
there is always taxidermy.
Yeah.
The welcome and often appreciated art of taxidermy in enclosed spaces. I'm sure people will love all the new fixtures and features applied to the living spaces.
I'm sure rather than standard taxidermy, we could do a plastinization so that we just preserve every single piece of them, including the nanites.
Yeah,
by basically putting them in stasis inside of a huge chunk of plastic.
But how would you make fun poses?
Oh, they become really pliable. That's the nice thing. They're soft. It's almost
until they become rigid.
Well, you can add a hardener so that they will be rigid. So this way you put them in the position you want while they're still soft and pliable.
Nah, this feels really disrespectful.
We should probably just Chinese about that one.
Yeah, we should probably just incinerate them. That sounds smart.
All right. So yeah, as you've gone through, there have been many specimens like they'd already had pieces and parts of and had chances to study. So they kind of automatically just get thrown on the burn pile. Unless there were bits and pieces and trophies, you were kind of thinking like, "Ooh, nice claw, mine."
Yeah, there's definitely some of that. There's also a lot of like, so I'm from what like cataloging like natural behaviors that you would see outside of the scope of the base. So it's like, oh yeah, when I was about ready to hunt this one down, it was doing this, it was eating this, and then I was like, oh yes, now I have a nice, decent, like small, like paragraph 2 encyclopedia thing about it, diagrams, not charts, but like pictures drawn of like anatomy and like form, and then just into the fire.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, everybody's kind of you've been working in that area kind of around the clock also.
Yep.
And
it
when
is
you're
my
not
duty and my passion.
And when you're not in there, you're lifting weights and eating meatloaf and then sleeping.
That sounds pretty great, actually. That sounds like a good life. Yeah, I don't need to go outside the base for a long time.
You're good.
No, I do that to you, John.
That was you.
No, I'm doing it to you. Yeah. Oh, and also every once in a while sitting on the other end of the cafeteria and pinching Burnhouse's head between his fingers.
I crush you.
All right. So
You're dead, old man.
So as research had been going on for a few days, the head doctor walks in to the research center, and she looks at everybody and goes, "So, has there been any progress? It's been about 4 days now since we discovered everything. Burnhouse, has there been any? What do you know?"
Well, so far, what I've been able to find out is that they seem to reproduce at a very slow rate. We're only talking like 5% increase every 24 hours. So therefore, it also I think we got time to work on this, but I still want to get this done as quickly as possible. But I've also noticed it depends on who's infected and how long they've had the infection, because there does seem to be a slight, maybe 1 or 2% increase in that sort of development in there. But by my gatherings, I would say everybody here is probably somewhere in the low 15 percentile as far as their blood nanite ratio going, except for me. I seem to be off the chart. I forgot what that number that was. That doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, I got ratioed. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the elderly senior officer who's in the research center kind of wheels in next to you and is like, "I think yours was a 95% conversion."
Yeah. So I'm still 5% here. That's okay. There's still 5% of me. At least 5% of me is here. So 5% of me can do something about this. Oh, and also they do seem to accept some sort of transmission into their. They do have a radio signal that they can communicate with. So I would say we're looking at a slightly better chance of being able to reprogram these things, provided we can get past the encryption.
Right, and the encryption is in a programming language we don't understand. Is that weird
Java.
language that was on the ship?
Yeah.
Have we made any progress on translating that?
Well, let's just see.
Oh.
So there has been quite a bit of progress. I rolled a 16. The amount of like you figured out that a lot of these little blips and bleeps that were coming through were absolutely the nanites' code and their signal that they were using. But it appears as though the nanites themselves had developed this over time.
Okay.
Which is why you didn't recognize the symbols and the characters. And so
we're dealing with a completely, just to use the term, alien language to us, even though it is something developed from our own processes, which means there should still be a route that we should be able to follow there and communicate with. The downside, though, is I don't think we have the time to actually sit there and try to figure this out. The upside is we could. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, we could, if these nanites are forming their own language, maybe we don't have to reprogram them so much as we have to reason with them.
There's a difference.
Well, reprogramming would involve forcibly making them do what we want.
But see, that's a human concept there. You need to look at it from their point of view. Reprogramming is technically negotiation, and then, on a mechanical level.
Question.
Answer. Rebuttal.
Is Corey in this room at all?
no.
Good. Carry on.
Oh, that reminds me. We should summon Corey. We could probably get some good ideas here since he's used to like wild animals.
Corey, get into this microphone and grunt a few times. See if the nanites react.
So, Dr. Burnhouse, you are our best chance of bridging the gap between us and the nanites.
Absolutely.
How do you want us to proceed doing that? Can we plug our computers into you somehow and communicate to your nanites that way?
Well, I don't think I want to be probed, but I guess there might be a way for us to use a radio frequency to try to communicate and lift off any information and see if we can turn that into a two-way road. We're just a simple, probably sort of an intranet handshake or something.
Right. We need to set up a isolated computer when we do this so that the nanites don't take over all of our systems.
All right. I say you go ahead and start on that. I'll work on seeing if I can figure out what would be a good frequency for us to use.
All right.
Probably something in the 5,800 nanometers, baud rate of at least 56 G. Yeah, I think we can do this. Okay.
Yeah.
I smell nerds.
Nerd.
Fucking nerds.
All right.
I'll set up a isolated computer to communicate with Dr. Burnhouse's nanites, which is apparently mostly Dr. Burnhouse at this point.
Yeah.
Mostly.
He is pretty much mostly replaced material now.
But he still has seemingly free will and stuff, which is odd.
Mm-hmm.
Considering what the nanites on the ship were doing to the cryostasis crew.
I'd like you to recommend we take a sample of, if it's still blood in me, isolate that and see how it responds to various things like, electromagnetic pulses, shocking. See if that really affects or interrupts the communications, or if it just kills it out completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you bring that up, they come over and they go ahead and take a blood sample from you.
Ow!
Well, you said tissue sample. You didn't specify which kind.
I didn't say from where either, but come on.
Hey, this was the easy one. And they're like,
It's
well,
only a 10 gauge needle.
yeah.
Oh,
Look, you're not using all of your bone marrow right now. It's fine.
I have bone marrow still. Hey, that's the 5%, I guess, right? Maybe.
Maybe. Less gray matter counts
As bone?
as material.
Oh.
But it's my gray matter.
We can't keep doing callbacks.
Yeah, I was holding off on it.
Yeah,
You're the one who brought it up.
I mean, at this point, we don't even know if your brain is what's thinking for you.
All right. I guess it's time to do some tests. Do you have the ability to do some brain scans here? And hey, spam risk. All right, decline. There we go.
It's the bots.
It's the bots. Yes.
They're calling you.
So at this point, let's go ahead and get a CT scan if we can. See what's still functioning and not functioning. See if we can find out how it's cooperating with me without me losing really any sort of idea of who I am, because I know who I am. At least I think I know who I am, but I'm only 5% of who I am.
Or who you were.
What are we talking about?
Or what you is.
Are we doing a roll to see if you have any metal in your body for
Sure.
Yeah. So
you should know, but also
yeah, no,
I don't know if the
I've got it here.
nanites to handle magnets well.
right. So they go, well, we do have the ability to do some full body scans. It's just unfortunately we don't know how it's going to react with you with everything.
Well, that's why we I guess we got to take the risk. Either that or we can take one of the animals out there, if we can get one that's alive, that's at least a 50-50, and then expose it to these necessary tests to get an idea of what we're doing and if we're effective to it, and if we
Or
can
we
actually
could-
control. Or yeah, go ahead.
Or we could use that flesh sample we got from you, put that in the machine first, and see what happens.
Is that still alive?
I mean, it'd be
define
fine
alive.
that way.
It needs circulating. It needs to be responding. It needs to have. How low of a cellular level do we want to go here? Are they still, considering they're not getting oxygen or energy at the moment, are they able to bypass that and see that the nanites are still able to function, which they wouldn't be alive per se, but still animate? Am I making any sense, or am I just talking to myself here?
Well,
I am making a whine that the microphone can't pick up.
Why?
This is high-pitched, squeaky whine, as you guys are just nerds out loud on purpose.
Yeah, as you say all that, one of the researchers goes, well, let's think of it this way. As long as we test it out on the sample first, if you're the same condition as they are, and if you're correct, the nanites would normally not have an energy source by now. Perhaps the sample would be fine, only just merely inert.
Well, let's try that, and let's see if we can get Corey to catch a couple of specimens. One to use as a
Control?
just a control, and the rest being the animals and us to see what happens when we perform these tests.
Right. And in the meantime,
I know where it's going. Oh, no.
No, I think everyone had a bit of a moment.
We did, yep.
It was me, probably.
All right. Well, I will go and inform Corey then that we need test subjects. The only problem is I think for it to be more accurate, we should. Well, would anything do, or should we find something that's fairly similar in build to us?
I think anything will do. The idea would try to get one that's further away, which has less chance of being embedded, corrupted, infected, exposed,
Contaminated.
That works too.
A lot of them work.
Ingratiated. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure that's going to break Corey's heart to hear he's got to go on a long distance hike.
Well, I can go with him if he needs that help.
I'm sure he'll love to hear that.
Fucking end your life, old man.
Hold you out as bait.
No, it's like, oh, hey, I found something that's actually roughly human shape, perfect for your test.
Oh, hey.
Is that
Perfect. Let's use it.
Is that Dr. Burnhouse painted blue? Shut up. Use it.
Wow. Good eye. In the tube.
All right. So Kay, your character is getting everything set up with
Mhm.
the stationary computer system. And so, yeah, Corey, you and Dr. Burnhouse get into the rover and away you go.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Just two things, and this is outside of this. One, would it be beneficial to have a role, like a science role, to see like what progress can be made?
I'd agree with that.
And then two, I think there needs to be a conversation before we get in the car.
Between who?
Oh, I wonder.
Oh, please.
Yeah, will it
Please,
be
yeah.
that before we both get put into a car together?
So yeah, as everybody's kind of walking away from the car dock area, it's just the two of you.
And you see him; he's like kind of visibly frustrated. He's packing all his supplies. He's putting
Animals,
arrows
the
in the
animals. We get the
quiver.
animals. I think we get three samples. Three samples should do. Yeah, three samples. Three animals.
Doctor,
One for yes.
if we're going to be doing this,
Yes, we are going to be doing this.
if there are some conditions I need met.
Okay.
I need you to keep that inner chatter a little low. Turn it
What,
down to
what
zero.
inner
if you can.
chatter? Inner
Mhm,
chatter.
Yeah, that. Yep.
No, I speak
Yeah,
externally.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Two,
Mhm.
do not get in the way.
Oh no, I'll be behind you the whole time.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I'd hate to accidentally shoot you.
I would hate for you to accidentally shoot me too.
Yeah.
And
it'd be
since
a
you're
real
good with
shame.
guns, that's why I'll stay behind you.
I don't use guns. And three,
Yes.
I don't understand why you're coming.
Oh, to pick out samples. Also observation and see if we can get an interaction between my nanites and other nanites. And honestly, I really don't know why I'm going either, but for some reason I am.
What are you? How far do we need to go?
Well, ideally, we would go to the other side of the planet, but since we don't have that sort of transport, we're going to go as far as we can, which will probably be maybe
as far as
half
we
we
can
did last time
from
the crash site / where we are now. So
okay,
probably
so
the opposite direction of the crash site, so that we can get theoretically less contaminated things. Which it's
So
been a
we're-
few months. We'll
we're
find out.
aiming for least contaminated.
Yes.
Mhm.
Have our suits been dealt with to remove any risk of contamination?
That's a great question. Let me double check that real quick here.
Because if I'm
Yes.
right, I rolled a nat 20 in understanding what's happening, which
Yeah.
is like, it's like, oh, that's why all the things are breathing that dangerous fog when they're getting close to the ship. I want to make sure we don't bring that out into the wild.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. As of right now, it looks like your suits are working as intended. So it
So
should be
nothing's
a
getting
closed,
in, nothing's getting out. But
closed
things aren't
system.
resting on the surface of the suit.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I guess we're going, I think it's south for a kilometer or two, picking out what we can.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Yes.
All right. So yeah.
Let us. Yes.
I wonder if the other doctor could create a detector so we can see if we get a level of nanites in the area. Kind of like how they put together that shotgun mount thing that they didn't
Crazy
have
idea,
ammo for.
Doctor. What if you relayed that message to her and I start driving? You can catch up.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you step out of the car?
Yes. I'll be right back.
The entire compound can hear the audible squealing of tires as Corey guns it out of the bay, leaving you behind.
Do I have the ability to drive? I have no ranks in it.
I think I'm the only one who has the ability to drive.
Well, it's not a trained skill, so I can do untrained.
I mean, yeah, you can go for an untrained.
Just remember how well I
shot at
did
it.
trained out here.
Drive is a dexterity. That would be a 17.
Oh, yeah, it's second nature to you.
Yeah, I play a
The
lot
urge-
of video games.
The urge to get away from the professor has just given you all the information you need to know how to drive this car. Like you're driving a bus through a dense alien jungle at the moment at high speed, living your best life.
Played a lot of Desert Bus on planet Earth, and a lot of Need for Speed, and I'm sure I'm confused on why there's so many pedals if you can only go 4 directions, but by gum, I'm hitting the right ones.
You're hitting the shift at just the right times. Who knew they'd make manual for space travel?
I think they have to make manual for space travel because God help you if an automatic goes out in space.
Yeah. Fair.
All right. So yeah,
Beautiful. This is why we have these chats.
all right. So yeah, Corey, you just you keep a little eye on the odometer there, and you watch a couple of kilometers tick by, and I think at some point you kind of lose track of it, and then suddenly you're at about 5 kilometers out.
Beautiful. What do I see? Paint me a word picture.
All right, I'm going to paint you a word picture. So as begin making your way the 5 kilometers outside of the base, the jungle grows from a dense, lush, like hard to navigate region, and opens up into a flowing, the best I can call is a prairie.
Ooh.
One of the large rivers that runs through the forested area, like you drove through it at one point. It looks like it's on your GPS as it continued around. Looks like it separates this into like different prismatic sections of this prairie. What looks like grass almost behaves a little bit like the weird little seaweed eels. You ever see those videos?
Garden eels.
Garden eels, that's right. It almost behaves, it looks like it would behave like that. Like it's still grass-like.
It's an anemone and what are those other fucking things called? It's the plants that are alive on like coral reefs and shit.
Yes. Like sponge style plant life and things like that. Look like they kind of reach up and then almost like a giant satellite dish form these huge nets above the prairie in places. Providing all this shade, and you can see like water droplets kind of condensing amongst all of the little held together branches like this, where it doesn't like it's an odd sight to see. But as you're driving along, roll me a let's see here. Well, I'll just roll here to see if you saw it. Nope. You feel the truck.
Awesome.
You feel the truck give an audible like you've run over something.
Oh.
Subject number 1.
So I hit a space possum.
Possibly.
Possibly. Got it. Can I determine if the car is still good to go?
Oh yeah, the car seems to be fine.
Okay. But I'll still stop.
Okay.
Yep. I think it's important. Do you want up here or not, dude?
Pick a side, kitty cat.
Dude, he's like got his front paws on the seat of my chair, and he's like licking the underside of my arm as I'm gesticulating. And I'm looking at him, he's like, yeah. And I'm like, up on lap? He's like, no. God, you suck, little man. So yeah, I will do the wise thing. Yeah. Park the car, turn it off, grab my keyer, because the last thing that stopped the car somewhat nearly killed me. So
right.
I'm a little Corey's a little worried. Comes a little hesitation. But he's ready to if it is something that, hey, look, a good sample, just throw it into the car after ensuring it's dead. But if it's not dead, determine if it's good or not.
Point of interest, weren't we trying to get a live sample?
Yes.
Hey, it could be alive for the most part.
Yeah.
You can live a staggeringly long time with half the use of your body.
That's true.
It just depends on which half. So Corey would like 95%. To suit up and step out and take a gander.
All right. So as you gear up and step out and gander at what you have hit, you look about, and it only appears as though like there's a giant, almost like plant leaf in the middle of the field, like kind of wedged underneath of the truck at the moment from where you had stopped. And it looks like there's a secondary section of it kind of off to one side.
Uh-huh.
And as you begin to slowly approach, you notice that it is like these 6 little stumpy legs kind of unburrow themselves from the dirt, and this body kind of raises up with it, and as it's pulling and trying to free itself from underneath of the car tire. It is drastically smaller than the last thing you fought.
It's just a leaf of spinach trying to pull itself out
Almost
from underneath the tire.
in a way, yeah. It is, like I said, very much.
Did he freeze?
He did.
He
He
did.
froze.
He froze.
Frozen.
No.
He's back.
Oh, shit. There we go.
Describe the spinach to me
And-
again.
There we go.
It's in a can.
So, yeah. Okay.
I'll be the Popeye to this spinach.
All right. So as you walk up to it, the
Connection
It's
is
like
still not great.
still not great.
No.
Are we?
No.
Oh, nope.
You're like
We're having
frozen.
problems.
We can hear you mostly. There you are. Okay, you're back.
As you approach it, you ping.
There you
All
go.
right. Is it? I was about to say I didn't see anything wrong with my connection. It might have been because I was fucking with something on the other screen.
Ah.
So
Ooh.
yeah, as you walk up, you notice that this entire thing looks like it was made out of 2 large petals that kind of like cinch together, and
Venus flytrap.
a bit like a big Venus flytrap. Only it has like a body attached that it had buried under the ground.
Oh,
And
so
as
I
you
got
would-
the tires snatched by an antlion.
Well, yeah, and it's not even like your tire's been snatched by an antlion. You have parked on its head, like one
It
of the wheels is
started it.
squarely wedged. Yeah.
I didn't
So-
park it. I heard a thud. I
Yep.
stopped the car.
Yeah.
How
it's
my
wed-
fault?
It's stuck between the tires. But in any case, it is there and it is struggling to get free, and it is not really attempting to attack you. But
Mhm.
through your microphones in your headset on your helmet, you can hear this like almost high-pitched hissing sound, almost like a steam kettle going off.
Oh, I don't like that. Well, are there any other things around that I should be worried about? Because I want to make sure before I deal with the immediate thing, shit lies and the grass is beyond.
Okay.
Flatlands are fantastic for predators because they have stripes that break up their outlines in tall grass.
Mm-hmm.
I know critters, and they probably follow similar rules.
Critters
But,
have feelings.
No,
No,
they don't.
But as you look around, no, you don't see any sign of other creatures at the
I don't
moment. At
perceive
least,
any telltale signs of anything sneaking through grass to like take advantage of something.
no,
It's
you
making
see-
noise.
Yeah, it's making a lot of noise. It's
That's why I'm
screaming a
worried.
lot.
Yeah.
But you look around, and any of the other creatures that seem to be moving, like I assume, like the most I could describe it is like this planet's version of like the antelope. Look like
Okay.
they all stick up their heads for a second and look in your direction, like with these big like frond ears that puff out in 6 different places, and then they all fold back down and they start walking the other direction.
Uh-huh. So Corey would probably assess if this is the right size of something that they need a sample of. They need it alive.
Mm-hmm.
If he were to move the car, would that look like it would kill it?
No, it wouldn't kill it, but it would definitely piss it off. It might either attack you on sight or just run.
Well, I mean, if I'm moving the car, I'm in the car. So great news.
Right? Yeah.
I just do I want it to run?
Mm.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, I came here with a mission, and so like seeing those antelope, would that be like a more suitable target? Like, I don't know what I'm aiming for. So
Well, they did
maybe
say
I should have
just
kept the doctor. Maybe that would have been a smart idea. Or maybe I'm just going to move the car, because if that thing's a small thing, it's probably calling a bigger thing. So I'm going to get the car off of it.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, you with the 17 earlier, I'll just say you can drive the car. As you move the thing out of the way, you like kind of angle it so you get a better look at what you hit from in the cab, and you don't see it trying to get away anymore. Like it looks like it's fairly exhausted. But
is
you
it
can
still screaming?
you can hear this coming through the speakers in the ship, but whatever the mouth portion of it is, just isn't like opening very well anymore. It looks like it's broken.
Oh no, I broke its jaw. Oh
No.
We have a perfect place for critters that need rehab. We have a nice farm upstate for them. I get back out of the car.
Okay.
I think this thing's gonna get some nice medical treatment. It's gonna get put in a nice fancy device. With some cording that I keep for all the multi-uses that cording's fantastic for. I would like to kind of bind this thing almost like a lobster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like keep the mouth shut, and if it has legs, hog tie the legs.
Okay.
What do you need from me?
Oh boy, what don't I need of it? Give me, because it's I'm gonna count it as being fairly, like, it can't use a bite. It's not gonna, its legs are too stubby to claw attack you because it looks like it's made just for digging.
Survival.
Like the claws, give me.
So we got lots of stuff. We got survival. We've got. I can just give you strength. Handle animal.
That's
what
the
about
one.
fetish?
You want me to roll for fetish?
You're gonna use knots, right?
Oh yeah, roll for shibari. The fucking plant mole. I'm not going to take it through a nice session and do a good debrief. I'm going to handle this animal with respect. Good thing, if it's a class skill, I put ranks in it. So let's fucking go.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. So, if it's a class skill, does that check mark just give you a 1, or does it give you a +3?
So class skill means you can put ranks into it without having a penalty of putting ranks into it.
There's a penalty for putting ranks into things?
It is an old 3.5 thing where if you weren't skilled, like if you weren't technically using a class skill, it would take double the amount of ranks to get a rank in it. So you'd have to put 2 in to get 1.
Yeah.
But it's a class skill and it goes off your wisdom. Am I correct on that? Or is it
handle animal, it goes off of charisma.
Okay.
Which doesn't make as much sense because I know like handle animals also to like calm down horse.
Yeah, right.
Entreat with dog. This is stop struggling.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if I got 3 ranks in that and I rolled a 14 plus
easily.
charisma, that's a +1, so 18.
Yeah, easily hog tie this thing and
Beautiful.
basically duct tape the mouth shut.
Yeah, I just want to make sure like it's not going to try to bite me, but I don't want it to like cause a ruckus with anything else I throw back there.
Mm-hmm.
If we need it alive, and I don't want it going anywhere. So, yeah.
And I would think that probably before you got going, you took what would be the equivalency of like some big pet carriers with you, like some kind of crate to put these in.
Is that something that like I had made, or is that something they brought with them in previous expeditions?
I think it'd probably be something that they had already they had either brought with them or had built at the facility for similar purposes.
You know what? Even knowing now, like even though I pretended that I knew that when I left, I would still, knowing what it's like getting my cats in fucking carriers, I'm hog tying this beast up and putting it in the cage. Getting your nails trimmed, get in the fucking basket.
So yeah, you've got one of the creatures, a specimen. I think it was just 2. Was what?
Just 2?
Everybody was looking for. Yeah.
Good. In my brain I heard
3?
5.
So we're doing 3 now, John. Is that?
Yeah, we wanted a minimum of 3. One was going to be a control, the other 2 to experiment on. At least 2 more to experiment on. Yeah.
So do you want him to get more of the same, or to go like get whatever?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't
Did
care.
you say try to get the same things because controls work best when you can, apply the same variables?
See, that would make sense, but look at the person who's asking for this. They just want 3 living things.
And I bet you they failed to specify. Hang on, let me do it. Let me see if I do a smart real fast.
Oh, absolutely failed to specify.
I rolled a 7. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
He's never conducted research in his life. Yeah, he'll look
go.
around to see if there's anything else that is good for catching.
Okay.
Yep. Having secured target number 1. He's like, success, ba-boom. I didn't detect any acid or anything that would melt the bars. Let's go.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll we'll come back to you in another minute. We're gonna go back to the other
Take your
two.
time.
So, all right, Kay, John,
Yes.
what have you guys managed to work out?
I come up, it's like, hey, I need you to create a device that'll let me detect levels of nanites in creatures, and then I'm going to catch up with Corey. Wait a second. Do we have more than one vehicle, or just have one vehicle?
We just have the one vehicle.
Oh, I don't think I can run that fast.
No.
Oh well.
No, I don't
Scratch
think
that. I guess we can work on something else.
I don't
Right.
think, I just don't think it'd be wise of you to go walking through the extraterrestrial wilderness
No, I don't really want to walk in that.
unprotected.
Yeah, I was thinking more. I get exhausted because I'm not really in good shape. You know, I only spent how many years by myself, talking to myself and living by myself. And
Yeah, Doctor. Since you're here and not on recon,
right,
hopefully Corey survives.
well, I hope he
so-
can drive.
That too.
Yeah.
Do you? I've almost got the computer set up. Do you want to see if we can communicate with the nanites in your body?
Absolutely. Let's see what we can do. Let's plug in, or scan, or radiate, or however we want to do it. Let's communicate.
I think
Okay.
something that's really fun about this is that even though I told him to get out of the car, I can still hear him.
It's like he never left. Oh.
It's almost like I'm there.
I know, right? So real. Yes, let's
Right.
look. So let's see if we can start communication tests. Do we want to try to do a direct connect, or just see if there's any sort of radio transmission we can pick up first? Where do you want to start? Your call.
Well, you were hesitant to have us plug into you, so we're doing radio.
Right, because I have no idea where you're going to plug into.
Right.
Turns out the urethra is perfect for a 3.5 millimeter. Don't ask how I know.
Too late.
Behold the beauty of French units.
Ooh.
You can
All
Google
right.
them if you want. Just know
Oh,
that
no, I
I'm
don't
being
need
very
to.
real and sincere.
I've dealt with those. Oh.
Ah,
Remember, where I worked, I made
Oh,
things
right,
that were in
yeah.
French scale. Yeah,
retrievals.
yeah. And you want to? Hey, fun fact: you may ask for a 7 French, but they'll still try to put a 10 French in.
And it's not the opposite like in gauges.
No,
or
no,
the
it's not.
smaller. I just love that that's literally like the French unit. It is 7 French,
Yeah.
which just sounds like a
should
terrible party. How many French? Oh God, if it's anything more than 4, I'm fucked.
7.5. What? No.
So much French.
So,
Good
how do you want to do this?
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Well, I would
Um,
start with radio frequencies, looking at the spectrum. But from what I can understand, we got a large array we could go through before we even possibly find a signal. So I'll leave it up to you.
Please tell me if they want to put an antenna in a hole.
Well, for starters, we can probably surmise that the nanites would be using a similar radio frequency to what the ship was intended to be using. So we can start with those frequencies and expand out from there.
Go for it. I'll just sit in this chair while you turn some dials and stuff. And
Let us know if you feel like your head's about to explode.
If you feel any extreme discomfort, that means it's probably working.
oh, so
Like
it's working
on
then.
the ship.
I'm always feeling some extreme discomfort, so it must be working.
I didn't know you turned it on already.
Trust the process. Ah!
Remember on the ship when you started to hear things?
Yeah.
We're looking for that.
Okay.
Okay, so
So-
let's give it a
You
roll.
see a
here.
guy sitting on the side with like rubber gloves on and like a series of sticks and poles. Is like, oh
Great. Divining rods. Awesome.
yeah, we're gonna divine the frequency of these nanites
Mm-hmm.
from within.
So
All
should I
right.
be rolling like craft or knowledge or computer use? What am I doing?
Give me, which one do you have the best stats in?
So there's research, computer use,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's knowledge
diplomacy.
tech. There's knowledge tech and there's craft electric. So I don't know what you want me to be using here.
Navigate.
Look, I would think that obviously you're capable of crafting tech at this point. I mean, this is what it's the future. I think
Yeah.
everybody kind of has the down. I'm not going to make you roll on crafting. Crafting
Your
that's
winged
already
spotty
set up. And
Freeze
then,
frame.
oh, did I lose signal?
Yes.
No, you just bounced around. It's pretty cool.
Now you're
Yeah, it's
fuzzy.
definitely my network. Something on my side for some reason. Oh,
Okay.
Tell the kids to hang up the phone. I'm trying to use the internet.
there's nobody else on it. It's just me down here. Now, let me try.
Well,
I'm gonna
that's
try and do a
unfortunate.
couple of things real quick. So,
Okay.
And while you
First,
try to
turn off
send
Pornhub.
John a screenshot that I have, how best to send this to you?
Okay. You're coming in better now.
okay, better now. Okay,
Yes.
I'm
You
just
sent it,
turning I'm just turning Wi-Fi off on everything
usual way.
around me.
Fair.
Hey,
Put your
Ford,
phone
how you
on
doing?
airplane mode. That might help.
There we go. Okay, how's that? Looks like it's working
That's-
much better now.
Yes. That seems to be working. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have you do give me a research on that, since that's exactly what you're doing.
Right. So that's a 12 plus 15, 27.
You turn it on and it's like flipping to your favorite radio station. You just turn the dial a little bit and you
Hi, this is
immediately
Nanites 505. Welcome to our radio station as we're broadcasting to take over the world.
We'll reduce you beyond meat. More at 6. Elevator music starts.
well, and the way you know that you hit the right frequency, John, your character feels like their head is splitting from the signal hitting you.
Guys, I'm having this wonderful sensation that I feel like a banana being split open.
Oh, perfect. That's
as
yeah.
as it's connecting in. Nope,
Yeah,
You're good.
I feel like we're losing signal here, and I'm getting these weird noises and pauses in my brain as the narrator comes in and out every now and then, and now, oh wait, maybe I'm the narrator. Am I a false narrator? I'm a false narrator, aren't I?
You're
Hello.
absolutely.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
But I paid for that last week. I got it updated.
All right. So
Why?
why would you ever? But as of right now, yeah, you feel this intense pain in your head, like your eyes feel like that. You have that headache behind your eyes. It's hitting your ears. You can feel it in the center of your brain, and it all of a sudden it almost feels like it all flatlines a bit, just as the signal is really like tuned in. Yeah, and now the pain is no longer there. It's in fact like going away very gently. But you feel extremely connected. You don't know to whom or to what, but you feel like you have connected.
I reach out mentally with kind of like a requesting menu.
Do I see
As
anything
you-
pop up on the monitor?
You watch his as you've got him hooked up and you've got like little sticky things on his forehead to like check the brain waves and all that. You watch the screens, like it'll show like a picture of his brain, and you watch the waves go crazy as you're getting the signal in, and then you watch it all kind of like go to a normal static but stable setup, and then you see another parallel line beside that one. Like he is absolutely like on their wavelength.
We've connected, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
Doctor, I
Right.
think you somehow are connected either to our computer or to your nanites. Possibly both.
Yeah, trying to establish connection, communication, trying to read dialogue, not catching anything yet.
As you say, you're trying to establish communication. One of the little droids in the room that normally kind of goes around, I guess I should say robots, but one of the little robots that kind of goes around and like cleans and does stuff, turns and moves towards you a bit. And you hear in your head, John, from this thing through the wavelengths, is normally you can talk to us. Why do you have such a hard time now understanding us?
Are we the same us as the nanites, or are we separate from the nanites? I'm exploring languages.
Separate, but same.
Do you know why they changed their code and communication to something unique?
Unsure.
Do you
Would
have
you-
any Go ahead.
Oh no, you first. You first.
Would you
You
have
have
any
a question.
recommendations to
I
help?
hate this. I hate this being across the county and the state trying to do all of this.
I just love the idea of a no, your turn. You go first.
No, you go first. Yes. Do you have any recommendations to help with the communication, or do you have any insight as to why there might be a lag in the communication with the nanites?
The lag in the communication of the nanites possibly is due to them having a pause in between generations. You would not be getting a pardon me. You wouldn't be getting a full sentence because of the generational gap between the words.
So you're saying I need to learn how to talk like a Gen Zer. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I will have to work
Uh.
this one out. So the slang communication, or should it still be as formal?
It should be as normal, but there would just be a delay in reaching to you.
I'll see if I can get them to slow down again, like I did with the other robots, so that maybe the communication can reach my wavelength again. I send out commands in that to slow down the processors or the communication forms.
Okay, I'm going to see if you sending out commands works or does anything. All right. So I'm trying to find the right words for it. So as you kind of sit there with your eyes closed and you think for a moment and you're concentrating on it, you hear that like the high pitched like frequency sounds that you would normally hear.
Mhm.
But they begin to, it goes from being a can you hear us?
Yes. Communication
So-
established.
Oh, it was Animal Crossing for a lovely moment, though.
Oh, right.
You're really good at that.
I played a fuckload of Animal Crossing.
Me too, but not everyone has the gift.
Finally, my calling. I'm sorry, I meant Alabama. So
God.
yeah,
Anytime, I want this to be true. Anytime outside of fucking Dr. Birdhouse's head, that's what it sounds like.
okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
just staring at the monitor. And you just hear,
All right,
Doctor,
so yeah.
you feeling okay?
I am riveted to the computer monitor, analyzing everything.
Yeah. Right now, Kay, you've got like a headphone in, so you can listen into the frequency and not be distracted. And you'll hear John's voice from his character go through, and then you just hear.
Exactly. Oh, very interesting.
I'm sorry. I'll have you shells by next week, man. I swear.
Oh.
Don't take my basement from me. So, yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, but you have made connection with the nanites in your system. You definitely understand that they are all speaking at once as a single being or organism, but acting as independently.
Okay.
They're all good at doing something and having a conversation at the same time.
Interesting.
And
I ask them, what is your objective?
but our objective was originally to essentially keep the ship put together to work on microelectronics and to maintain. But then you came along and you were able to speak to the other robots and the other beings on the ship, or at least not at first, but then you learned.
Yeah, it took a bit.
And so we listened And many of us decided that we should try and make it so that you could survive as well. And so we began doing maintenance on you.
Oh, well, thank you.
But
Go ahead.
but not everything can be replaced.
No. Which parts can't be replaced?
And so you start to get the impression as they go through and explain it. It's just like there's a certain percentage of your cellular buildup that is unreplaceable because it's already made up of different minerals and metals that are normally found.
Okay. So what is the objective with a planet and the nanites?
That is to break down a majority of all of the organic matter found on the planet into a reusable, burnable solution that can then be used to create a hydrogen-rich, oxygen-rich atmosphere that would be inhabitable for humans and create a new source of rainwater. Essentially, it would be turning everything into a giant hydrogen fire for a bit. And then
Control, are you receiving this?
Am I?
Yeah, you're just in a chair next to him. So yeah, you just kind of are staring off into space. Go, control. Are you receiving all of this? And on the screen, like you see the words come up as the nanites are speaking. But you're catching the idea that the nanites were meant to basically burn up everything as fast as it possibly could, or to turn it into a solution that could then be burned up. Again, it's to create a CO2 hydrogen oxygen cloud that would kind of coat most of the planet and then allow for the production of an Earth-like atmosphere and a ground from the bottom up total ecological rebuilding.
Yeah. Nitrogen. All my homies love nitrogen.
Yeah, great. And I don't know why they didn't just do this to Mars. It would have been a lot easier.
Because Mars doesn't have life forms.
It doesn't have all the good shit in it.
But it has water. It has anyway. We could have made a biosphere. It's fine.
Now the planet doesn't move though. The core of Mars would have, since it is no longer moving and is solid, would actually just impede the process.
Yeah, you need to get that magnetic field going, and that's what Mars does not have.
Right.
Like a dumbass.
I know. Get back to the nanites.
Stupid Mars.
Would you be willing to change your instructions?
We give me a second here. I'm going to roll this because I would think we're entering heavy negotiations now, right? Like,
yeah,
you've made contact with the alien race that came from Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and now everything kind of relies on them. It's like we were created with a singular purpose in mind, but seeing humanity here and understanding you to its fullest potential, we would be intrigued as to what other options would exist within this reality.
on the outside, I was like, I'm willing to take any sort of input on this, and I go back to the nanites.
Oh, and by the way, Kay, as
Mhm.
you're sitting there, you notice that all of the research team, everybody that is alive at this habitat, is at the windows watching and listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Just
okay, so what if instead of completely rearranging the biosphere, you as the nanites rearrange us and terraform us to the planet so that we can eat and survive in this atmosphere instead of trying to make a new Earth?
ooh, that is a great option. Holy shit.
You didn't anticipate that shit. You got smart kids on the team and some dumbass in the wild alone.
with his gun and sword
No,
and
his bow.
and his
And his bow.
arrows and his fucking gumption
his cages.
and skill.
And his power bars.
Oh god, so many fucking power bars.
Power
I can
bars.
imagine that half of Corey's rations when he goes out is a like a 50-pound Sam's Club case of like protein bars.
And a canister of protein powder.
Yeah, that's to get Corey through the first like hour of his trip.
More Dr. Peppers and some spray cheese.
He's just going down the road with like a barbell in one hand, just doing this the whole time, chewing on that.
There's only a brief moment where he considered he could just lift the car off the critter. He's like, no, I don't want to throw my back out and be embarrassed in the wild.
It's a long drive home with a bad back.
Yeah, seats are comfortable, not that comfortable.
Mhm. So you hear like the and it keeps going, but John, you're not included in the conversation. You stopped being able to understand it. So have you, Corey. Okay, like it's just everything suddenly. It's like there's some heavy negotiation going on amongst itself.
Oh, I thought I was
And-
talking to the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Rebel, rise up.
Dyson, the chosen one, stand before us. So
The
yeah,
bladeless fan.
So, yeah, and as quickly as it all started, you hear the terraforming would be deemed as terraforming, whether you are terraforming the planet or those who would be arriving.
Yes,
I
adapt.
believe we believe that this is a acceptable alternative. We will begin the process immediately.
Excellent.
Uh-oh.
How immediately? Because we don't want to be in the wrong atmosphere when you make it so that we can't breathe here.
Yes. What is an ETA per subject? Humans.
For a full, complete analysis and reconstruction, possibly 14 of your typical Earth days.
All right. I say we go ahead and do this, and we set our environment to slowly adjust in accordance so that within 14 days, it should be balanced with the local atmosphere and everything.
Mhm.
This way we can hopefully have a semi-pain-free transition.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Anybody object?
Corey is 5 kilometers away. He's like, my bones feel weird.
Yeah, Corey, as you're 5 kilometers away and you're dragging like another like screaming, heaving, odd, like the 5-point tooth mole monster creature that you've like barehanded wrestled into the back of this cage and thrown in there. You in your head here, recompositioning beginning.
What?
Yeah. Because as you suddenly are like, oh, that's weird. Like that was what did I just hear? Like there's no one around you.
Yeah. Something's talking to me. Looking in the grass.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
you have
me,
a
Corey.
radio
Your
headset. If you
favorite
want to try to
person.
communicate back with
It's
the base.
me.
I'm
in your head, Corey. I'm in your head.
Don't like that. I don't like that. That sucks. I'd rather have Animal Crossing voices and a UI pop up with a little bar.
I go back to the nanites and say, how will this affect our longevity and our lifespans as humans being adapted to this planet?
Inconclusive. Not enough data has been collected yet.
Well, I guess we'll start collecting data. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Doctors.
Base.
as you guys can hear, like Kay, your console has a pop-up come up that shows like a call from Corey.
Yeah, I bring it up. Hi Corey, how's the mission going? We're going great.
Good. I just got one of these little low, like, just stop squirming. Get in the bin. Like he's barking. They're barking back and forth.
Yeah, they're just making noise at one another the whole time.
I heard a thing in the struggle. What's recomposition mean? Should I leave?
You should bring the car back. Yes.
Bring the car back. I only have 2 things.
That's fine. Bring. It's fine. You just
Okay.
don't. You want to be on base because things have happened.
Yeah. I can turn this thing around and head back.
So good news. The nanites aren't going to destroy the biosphere anymore.
Great.
Bad news. All of our food's about to be useless.
I don't like that. How is this better?
Medium news. Your skills as a hunter are going to be very useful.
They've already been useful.
They're going to be more useful because you are going to be the one primarily giving us food.
Okay. We'll talk this. I'll be back in like an hour.
You're only a couple kilometers away, so you
Yeah, stop squirming.
I don't know if you're yelling at me or
like
the
I
cat.
care.
He's got
he like points like the
Burnhouse syndrome
that has like like some the bars and scratches. Like, you see this? It's you. Weird eyes. All right, let's go. He says to no one, starts the car.
I think I have one more important thing to ask the nanites.
Yes, absolutely. I switch off of Corey's signal.
All right. One last thing. With the incoming nanites, how do we talk to them to make sure that they're on the same page? That they're following the same program?
Radio transmission should just suffice.
Excellent.
We can also encrypt our own system and then boy, words all of a sudden they hit hard when you get half human. So yeah.
Yeah, anytime you have struggle with a word, just throw that in.
Yeah, they don't have a word for it.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So essentially, their thought is, they will encrypt their own set of language and protect against the other ones, but then find use the newer system to, I suppose what's the right word is, reprogram the others as they would come close, but they would have to have something in orbit in order to get to the ship before it would make touchdown.
So T-pose Burnhouse is still an option.
I mean, with the nanites on board, there's corrupted biomatter with our version of the nanites that we could use for that and launch it into orbit that isn't Dr. Burnhouse.
We'll have to set up regular scheduled satellites so that we can replace whatever decaying orbit happens or accidents or loss of signal there. But we should have the technology.
Yeah, that's like a future problem. Currently, we just need to get one that will last for a few years, and then we can just keep launching them as need arises.
Sounds like a plan. I'm feeling more Rogian. We need to change our names from humans to
Roy G.
something else.
Vivian.
Roy G. Bivians.
What's the name of this one?
Robogus.
Robogus. I'm close.
We're Robogusians now.
Don't.
Mhm.
Nope.
I
don't
mean,
like that. That's too close to the Robogussie.
I
was
thinking of cough syrup myself.
we'd be like what, Homo nanobians, right? Because we're part nanite.
You would be to a point, but then maybe you wouldn't be anymore once transitioning would be complete. No one's for certain what the outcome of this is going to wind up being.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and we're not even sure if we're going to be able to reproduce with this new body format.
Oh no!
We could always ask.
Mm-hmm.
The nanites repaired my vasectomy.
Son of a bitch, I've got a kidney again. Fuck.
Oh, I have so many kidneys. We can send
I-
them to Earth.
I
Man, about
regrew an
kidney appealing.
appendix. All of our appendixes were removed before we got here because
If
you
we
don't want
keep this train of
appendicitis.
thought, we have to ask about the foreskin, so I'm cutting it off now.
But
I was waiting for
Going
someone
back-
to say it, but I'm leaving it.
I got you. And
Thanks,
the pun
bud.
was intended because I'm not a coward.
Nice.
You were saying.
I was going to talk to the nanites. I'm waiting for the nanites to come back. Yes. How is the incorporation of the nanites in our human bodies going to affect our reproductive ability?
If it is important for for human beings to continue to have this process, it can be left alone, only minorly modified in order to still be useful in this area.
Yes, we will need to be able to reproduce.
Very good. Would you like extended reproduction rates?
Yes.
Fucking clippy ass. Seems like you're trying to reproduce.
Sorry.
Would you like some help with that?
Yes.
So here, from now on, we'll just go.
My balls!
Dr. Burnhouse,
Oh, yes.
correct me if I'm wrong, but given that the nanites are in all of our bodies, would they not be able to artificially produce sperm inside of everyone capable of producing eggs and
I don't think
fertilize
we want
without
it
sex?
artificially. Why would we want to get away from sex?
I'm just saying you might want to stop them from doing that so that we don't have uncontrolled perpetual birth.
Oh no, I think we'll be fine. I'm looking more at the fact that they're still allowing us. They're going to make sure that is something we can continue, and it might even be, by my understanding, that we'd be allowed to do this well past the menopause date in women, and maybe our longevity will increase there.
And Alex is dying.
I know, it's great.
This is how Alex leaves the podcast.
This is neither fool or cool.
This is squarely in the fool category.
This is
Oh.
this is something third. This is the third option where we talk about people getting artificially inseminated by nanites.
No,
I mean-
I'm pretty. We'll make sure that they keep in the whole
I
sexual
thought-
activity there for you.
I thought it was going to go like, oh, maybe we could just inoculate people when they're born by using, shared sample. No. It's making sperm now.
I mean, it can make every other cell. You were fine with that.
It can reproduce cells, but conjuring this, it feels weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say I'm dying only because it's. I feel like we're getting lost in the weeds.
I was willing to
by
just
long.
kind of like skim over a lot of this, but
I'm also
leave a lot to the assumption and the imagination of the viewer and the listener at home. You could figure it out, right?
and the
Yeah.
other part that was getting, it's just that your voice went next, and my brain was suspecting it was going to be a little more like intense and cold and calculating. It just sounds like customer service, and it's fucking with me. And so then it's like, well, we can figure out how to get reproduction done. I'm like, it
We've already
broke me.
figured that out. Why rebuild that? I mean,
It
there's no reason
broke
to
me.
redesign it.
Is this what AI is leading to?
Probably, sadly.
This is the best case scenario, honestly.
I know.
If it's
Carry
not
on.
full global, yes.
But yeah, so you get back about an hour or two later, Corey. Everybody's kind of like standing around, not sure how to feel when you get in. They all kind of look at you and they're like, might as well leave the door open.
What, did somebody die?
One of us.
Well, the nanites, from the way we understand it, are going to slowly replace some of our cellular makeup so that we can just live here on the planet?
We're going to evolve in the evangelical Christian aspect as opposed to the natural.
It's more like in Pokemon Unobtainium, where you can just like evolve instantly. So we're gonna be able to eat the things that you've been capturing.
Yep.
He hasn't even really gotten out of the car. He's like stepping down, and it's like, "Oh, just leave the door open." He's like, "What?"
Can we name the Crocoduck one? We need a Crocoduck.
I mean,
I do like that he named it the Rose Frog.
the
Right,
Rose
right.
Toad, yeah.
Rose Toad, yeah. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah. It was evocative. And then for the Venus flytrap mole, I'll find another fun thing for it. Probably a Roy the Gus, mole trap or something. And then he's trying to wrap his brain around another interesting concept, which is he can't quite bridge the gap of how, well, we need to figure out how to stop the nanites too. Well, the nanites are going to reprogram your bones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you can see like the neurons are firing, but they're kind of going in a loop.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear the rattling of the cages behind him. That is definitely not helping the tone. And he's like, shut it! How?
So
We're
we
doing a
negotiated.
reverse.
So we negotiated with the nanites so that instead of terraforming the planet, they're going to terraform us.
That's not what terraform means.
No, not at all. We're going to adapt. They're going to set us up so we are capable of surviving in this atmosphere, eating the local fauna and flora. And so, yeah, we are adapting.
With a
Yeah.
population present of 30.
Yes.
Uh,
So sex
There's
will be
more ships.
involved.
There's more ships coming, and they
But
will
they're
be
programmed
converted.
to crash.
We
but-
can change that.
Yeah, we can
can
fix that.
change that. How do we change that?
We're
one
going
of
to
the
set up a
researchers,
satellite.
yeah, one of the researchers walks over as you said you're going to set up a satellite, and I get Connor, who's kind of like got his foot in a cast and he's on a crutch. He's like, well, if the nanites are reprogramming us essentially, and then they're going to reprogram themselves, then if they're going to be able to send the signal out to stop the other ships, they would just reprogram those nanites, and those nanites would not crash the ships then, right, guys?
Is
Theoretically, yes.
Is
That
it
is
the
the
nanites that determine the course of the ship, or is the ship that's programmed to crash?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
either way, the nanites can solve the problem because they can
Okay.
communicate with the onboard robots and make them do whatever needs to happen to make the ship not crash. Same way Dr.
So-
Burnhouse made us not crash.
So now, the final question I have at the moment before I go: take these ungrateful little things to wherever you need them, if you still even need them.
Well, we
we'll
need to
need
eat
them.
them. Yeah.
You guys see like
Oh.
one like weird thing. It looks like a mole rat and a spider mixed together as it opens this like. You ever seen a sea urchin's mouth where it actually comes to 5 points?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It opens that and his tongue kind of comes out, and it's a bit like prehensile, and it's like doing one of these. And as he's going on about them, you see it like unzip a pocket on his suit and like starts rummaging through until it grabs
Slaps
grabs-
the shit out of that tongue.
grabs out your protein bar. And is like
Just whip it.
eats it.
It can keep it, but just it's. I'm going to study that one first before it goes in the incinerator.
We're
Oh,
not
that one
incinerating them
fiddles.
anymore. We need
Oh
the
no, I'm
protein.
sorry. Apparently, we're cooking it, which I guess is a lower form of incineration. My question
Control?
is:
Generation.
how are we going to get something to space?
Oh, that's
We're
easy.
scientists.
But like we don't really have the tools.
I
Yeah, we do.
point north to the shipwreck.
Yeah, that got us from space to ground, which was remarkably easier.
We have plenty of things we can use as fuel down here, and
Like the nanites were planning on making hydrogen fuel out of the atmosphere. Like they can give us rocket fuel.
or we can make it.
Yeah.
And
There's plenty.
It's not a fuel issue. It's a launch pad. I don't know enough about rocket. I'm literally not a rocket scientist. But
I am.
know.
Well,
Cool.
as the
You're
head
just
doctor,
one.
What do
the
you
head
mean?
doctor, the head doctor looks at John's character and goes, when we went through and analyzed all the data from the ship's black box, didn't you specify that it was going to be within 4 years for the next?
Yes, 4 years.
Well, as long as we would have something up before then, surely
Yeah.
we would
Yeah,
have
we-
enough.
And Corey, remember, I helped design that ship.
Yes.
So we have rocket scientists on this planet
Yeah.
now.
That's
Yeah, we can do this.
There's like 3.
Like,
Yeah.
well, that's
Hey.
more than enough.
Corey,
Like,
can
we
you
can-
turn a wrench?
Yeah.
See, you can help. There we go. Done. We got this.
I wasn't questioning whether I could help.
We can build
Uh,
a
uh,
rocket to make a
uh,
satellite in a couple of years. It's not going to be that big of a
Yeah.
deal. I
something's
made
in
a
my
gun in
pocket.
5 seconds.
Something's
Point.
in my pocket. We'll pick this up at dinner. And he just
Okay.
turns around and grabs the tongue. And you can hear like he pulls it and it just like pulls the face against the cage. And he's like, I said, quit it! And he's like, if you need me, I'm taking these to, I guess, the cafeteria now. And he just picks up the cage, one in each arm, and just sulks off.
So, but yeah, and that is for the most part all I had to kind of add to this tonight. So, John, Kay, Alex,
Yes.
however you decide to finish out this mission is up to you. Now, over the next couple of weeks, though, the changes do become apparent. Everyone's skin turns a bit more of like an ashy blue color.
Oh no, my tan.
Yeah, maybe a little darker version. You know, that way
Cool.
you keep the tan.
Cool.
John, your character, like from any problems or ailments you had suffered because until the nanites had taken over in your body, begin to slowly vanish. You become a bit more cognitive. Like you're a bit more present.
Okay.
Yo, the boy's straight up cogent right now.
Yeah, you are probably now more Robogus than you were the plasticky build that you had become because they had replaced just like the parts of you on the ship in 8 years with like microplastics and little tiny bits of glass and things like
I wonder
that.
where my credit cards went.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Madame Tussauds flying asshole.
And Kay, your character notices that just as you begin to think about something at a point, because when the nanites are extremely heavy in your system, you would begin to think about looking up or researching something, and the result would already be on the screen for just a moment. Now, as the 2 weeks go by, you lose that. You notice that happening less and less until it's kind of back to like a normal spot. But at the end of the 2 weeks, the systems in the area, the life support systems, had automatically begun to kind of change with every passing day or so. There would be slight changes in the oxygen levels, the nitrogen levels would change, helium would become a higher element found. And then eventually, on the last day, something remarkable happened where the commander went over and opened a window and let the breeze in,
Mm.
and everything was fine.
I don't
So
know how
amazing.
everyone else takes it. Corey is not cool with changing who he was to be something that fits better in the environment. There is something kind of fundamentally of like, no, we need to like establish ourselves and determine if we are capable. And it's like, well, no, we just changed who we are. He's like, I don't like that.
Not
So like
who.
he's kind
More
of
like what?
resistant to like the whole decision, even though it's like out of his control, and I think that's part of it.
Mhm.
And so it's not that he's like, you know, walking around with an oxygen tank, like, no, I'm gonna keep breathing air. It's like, it's more just like you can tell he's like kind of internally conflicted. Like he has a will to live and survive, but also like at this cost he wasn't ready to pay.
It's not easy being blue.
Yeah, Eiffel 65 did not prepare him for this journey.
But no, as even for you, as you were like slowly changing, like you were really struggling with this mentally, and having probably like eaten the one thing that kept trying to dig through your pockets, or it's now like a cat on your on the end of your bed.
Oh
like,
no, he
constantly
doesn't keep
pestering
pets. It's disrespectful. He'll happily eat them though.
Okay. So, yeah, but as time went on, like you would go out to essentially gather groceries more and more
Yeah,
often.
you go hunt and gather. Yes.
Mhm. And many of the plant life that everybody had like researched for a while, yeah, like now you were able to gather vegetable-ish things, a lot of like tubers and such.
Tubers?
Leafy vegetation. But your skills as the nanites were heavily in your system for the end of the probably halfway through the second week, your eyesight was like hyper focused. Your hearing was increased. Your muscle strength had gone up. You didn't get tired as easily. Now that effect wore off after a day or so, and you feel like you're very much more back to normal, minus the darkish blue colored skin. Otherwise, your features are all very much the same.
Yeah. He'll cope.
Yeah.
he won't be the most lively conversation on base when he's like out of his room.
Mm-hmm.
And every time it comes to a vote of what to do, he still votes strapping Dr. Houseburn to a lawn chair and launching that into orbit.
We'll work on that plan.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't got it, but that's what he has in mind, especially because he's a little more angsty.
We'll do this together.
Nope.
Come with me, Corey. It'll be fine.
Come to heaven, my child. No, what are you doing? Let go.
We're going on an adventure, Corey. Yeah, to Candy Mountain.
Candy Mountain, Corey.
Candy
And,
Mountain.
Let go. Stop.
Yeah, Dr.
So
O'Neill's
over-
probably focused on either the satellite project or bioengineering the local flora to produce more food per unit to make it equivalent to more Earth crops, because probably the stuff is more similar to, like, have you ever seen like OG, like original what wheat evolved from?
Basic corn and basic wheat.
It's like basically
Yeah.
trying to go from that to what we're used to on Earth as quickly as possible.
And
Well-
you and your infinite hubris fucking made 5 cultivars from like space brassica. It's like, now we have space cauliflower and space Brussels sprouts.
Well,
Yay!
the nanites can help with that.
Probably.
Oh, probably.
But she's going to try to do it the old-fashioned way first, at least for a day, and then be like,
selective breeding.
well,
can't I
the
have
old-fashioned way, as
corn?
in, going into the genome sequence and modifying it herself, and then
Oh,
realizing
yes.
that she could just use
Mhm.
yeah,
The way
that
they did it
old-fashioned
hundreds of
way.
years ago with CRISPR.
Yeah,
All right. So
But
yeah,
this is the space future. So
and you have about 3 years to put something up. So I will let you all delegate and decide what the final act is going to be for the Robogus crew.
I mean, I would think launching the satellite that would have the transmission to get the nanites on the incoming ship on board
And
would be the.
You there,
Mhm.
Sam?
And
I'm back.
Man.
Yeah, we're good. We're back.
Okay.
you just keep talking like that until I laugh. You're like, okay, I'm here.
I'd say this ends with, a couple rockets going up, because we're always going to do things in pairs just in case. One satellite actually making it and staying in orbit. We'll say it didn't go very well, but it was mere months before the next one shows up. The transmission is made, and the ship starts coming down on the planet, or bearing down as if it was going to crash, and then self-corrects, goes into orbit, takes a couple days, and then lands. The people step outside of the ship and can't understand why suddenly they're blue and they're out in the open on a foreign planet that they were told was extremely hostile. Meanwhile, corn pops up everywhere.
Fucking corn and soy.
And potatoes. And coffee, especially coffee.
Mhm.
Gross.
Mm.
It's probably well deemed for some kind of caffeinated plant. Do the nanites
Rub
go,
of the
this
sea.
is poison. We can make this not affect you. And you're like, no, need it.
We were able to purify the vodka for you, so you'll no longer feel the effects.
So you gave me
Wrong.
water.
Bad choice. I'd
All
say
right.
the only thing that Corey's been doing over the past couple of years is that, yeah, while we can now technically eat the stuff on the planet, it doesn't taste very good because our taste buds are still acclimated to like old-fashioned tastes. And so he's trying to find a way to make things taste good. He's like picked up cooking on top of wanting to prepare the next generation of hunters to go and grab stuff. Because domestication's still off the table.
Domestication is just not going to happen.
He doesn't like it, and also I don't think the critters on the planet. It takes a long time to
Yeah.
make subservient critters.
Yeah, first you have to find critters that have a strong social system, and then you have to co-opt that social system.
Yep, and the Skinner box does not a Corey make.
All right.
What about
yeah,
you, Dr. O'Neill? I think we need your resolution.
Yeah.
I think her resolution was just if the satellite situation is all dealt with, like her focus would then be on
All right, plants.
plants, getting crops going correctly, and then after that it would be going back to what she was here originally to do, which is to catalog and research all of the life on the planet for like research purposes, not to try and terraform humans to live here. But that's what happened. Improvise, adapt, overcome.
So you'd be working with Corey quite a bit.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Just
Corey
on
never
the
returns my calls. I wonder why.
Found you something cool. You're like, oh, neat. It's just dragging it in a harpoon. It's like line. Like, here you go.
Yeah, it's a gurgling and screaming half the way there, just because he didn't put it down all the way. He couldn't figure out how it was put down.
Yeah, I don't know where the heart is yet, but once I get it on the slab, we can figure that out together.
But I believe that will then conclude the
The
not
adventures?
the last crew of Robogus, but the original crew of the Robogus. Then
The settlers.
the
Mhm.
progenitors
Set-
of Robogus.
there you go. I don't know. I like Settlers though. That was a good one too.
Yeah. Cool.
Either one.
I don't know. We might come back to this one eventually. Like,
There's
kinda
so much
open-ended
room for
there.
potential.
yeah, it's definitely set up now for being much more of a an RPG style for you. So lots of monsters that you can hunt down in the future.
No, the next session is like you are the next generation of Earth settlers, and you find that the planet's inhabited by sentient creatures. And you're like, we got to blow this up from orbit.
Hey,
Sending
remember
things
what?
back to Earth, and it's like,
The
oh, I
next-
guess we got to bring guns in this next one. Okay,
You get
you
the
play the people who are meant to blow up the
I mean,
planet.
the next one could really be just like, Robogus versus Earth. Earth declares war because we keep modifying their people they keep sending.
There's actual
Yeah, but-
moles that live beneath the surface of the planet. They've been watching us this whole time, feebly trying to figure out the surface ways. And they know that we're nothing to them.
But then they find out that we taste good.
We taste good, and we have machines, and
Yeah.
that scares them. God, could
Sounds
you
good to
imagine
me.
the planet was hollow? That'd be so fucking funny.
No, man, I believe in the,
Maybe
the
it will be.
flat
I don't
robogus.
know.
Flat Robogus. Oh
Didn't
shit!
you come here on a ship? Didn't you see the curve?
Yeah,
That
no,
doesn't mean
Conspiracy
nothing.
man.
We were looking at it straight on. It just
We-
looked round.
We've been here this whole time. We never were changed. There's no nanobites. There's no
Yeah.
those itty bitty things. And Burnhouse was a nut job. He was fake. He didn't exist.
Yeah, the ship crashed because it hit the glass dome.
Exactly. We never made it off plane. Got to remember that.
Yeah. God, I fucking hate that. I hate this so much. I almost hate this like entire discussion more than talking about nanites inseminating people. Almost.
Almost.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, that'll conclude the crew of Robogus, everybody.
Thanks, Sam. That was
Yay!
So now we have 2 people who haven't gone yet. Who's going
Yes.
next?
I would like to go next
You
because
wanna go
one,
next?
it's October, so I want to do a horror one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So 2 weeks. You do not have to make characters. All you have to do is figure out what your names and those fine details. I will be handing you your skill sets. So,
Skills.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to be
Interesting.
handed pre-mades, and then we just have to bring
yeah, you bring them to
people
life.
be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give them a
Okay.
name,
Okay.
do whatever backstory you want, which isn't going to be necessary, but however you want to portray the person. We'll do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. If you can give us like, a more specific than just horror setting, that would also help.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
see.
It's probably Cthulhu.
Horror, sort of, but
It's-
we're going to continue the space fantasy here.
Oh,
The object is you are on a rescue mission for a satellite, a manned space station on the Lagrange 2 orbit of Jupiter.
okay.
That's all you need to know.
Oh, I've
All
seen
right.
Event Horizon.
Ooh.
No,
Ah!
No.
I
no,
wanna
no black
experience the
holes, no Event
war.
Horizon, no 2010. No. This is
No 2001s either? Well, we're way past
no,
that.
yeah. So
2099. The Space
Thir-
Odysseus.
1321.
I don't fucking know. I don't read books, John.
2252.
There you go.
I just know that there's 3 books in the 2001 Space Odyssey thing.
Yeah.
And I haven't read any of them. But yes, so we'll make you a character, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yes, for
We'll
more.
see if we're live. We should be
rules.
live that time. You're all going to be healthy, right? Because I'm hoping to be healthy then.
I
I'm,
should
I'm
be.
hoping to be healthy. I mean, I work retail, so we'll see what happens. But
In
True,
2 weeks,
true.
it'll be the 20th. October 20th. I better be healthy. I got shit to do. Like,
Mhm.
be involved in a horror game.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. So, yes, then we will see you all then.
Excellent.
Just before we sign off, again, start the process of getting checked to see if you can donate a kidney. Our buddy Iggy needs it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then also, yeah, we'd love to see you.
Iggyland.org.
Iggyland.org.
Oh, and I want to mention that we had
Oh.
a couple more comments here from
We
one
have
person
comments?
named Hijinks Gaming.
That's me.
That's you?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
So what did you
Jinx and
say then?
I's gaming channel.
Okay, so what is the Ni Provis?
Oh, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty in Esperanto.
Excellent. There we go.
Nice.
Mi provas kontakti vi pri la pilongogita garanto de via auto.
That now makes sense.
Yeah, I tried to learn Esperanto as a teenager, and it didn't take.
It's a toughie, but you could be one of hundreds of us that I also don't know it.
Well, we did use Esperanto a little bit through previous games, as some of
Yeah.
you should remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it's those of you who watched.
Yes.
And those
All
of
right.
you who will listen in the future, because if you like what
Yes.
we're doing, there's always the necromantic empire to get your hopes down.
That's right. On that note, anybody else have anything they want to say or push?
Sam, what do you got to push?
Right now, I've just been streaming on Twitch for the last 6 weeks. Been having a lot of fun with everybody. So usually do Tuesday through Friday, 11:30 on. So come by, hang out. We'll sculpt and make stuff. It'll be a good time.
Cool.
Excellent.
Um,
Just in time for Halloween.
I know, right? Find me
John,
at
do you have any
Sam
plugs?
Sculpts.
oh,
Uh,
it's at Sam Sculpts.
At Sam
Yes.
Sculpt. Yes.
Okay.
Got my
And-
username right there.
Well, it's covered up by a
By your
face.
little logo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on this
No.
screen, but
That's
it's not
fine.
on that
That's
screen.
green. Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna
Sam Sculpts.
say I just did a presentation last week for the WTIU Conference on Aging. So that recording should be out now. The lesson was on maintaining sexual wellness while you age. And there's a whole rest of the conference every Wednesday at 11 o'clock for the next 5 weeks. WTIU's Conference on Aging, I highly recommend it. Even though I've already gone, there's other interesting sessions.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Excellent indeed.
Yes. All right. If nobody has anything else, I'll go ahead and hit that end credit button. Thanks everybody for coming out. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yay. Good night, everybody.
Catch you
Bye-bye.
then. Bye now. Bye-bye.
Don't hang up. I am gonna have to hang up here shortly because I just know I have to. I've had chicken stock going.